Hello everyone, welcome to ElliottWave-Forecast.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry. Today is Thursday, August 26. The time is around 1 a.m. GMT. Today we're going to be looking at the chart of the Canadian dollar yen. This is a 45 minutes chart, and we can see right here the rally from this low at 84.64. It looks to be an impulse, and therefore currently looking for pullback to hold above 84.64 and at least extend another leg higher within the wave C. Now, as you can see, the arrow is turning up in black color. Is not green, which is if it is green then it is bullish, but this one is only turning up. And because it's been sideways for a while now, if we upgrade to the daily, now notice here the label here Y and W. So on the daily, I'm putting Y and W at the same place that we can see in the 45 minutes. So in the daily, we can see this is the low in the 2020 March, which is the same low as everything else in the market, indices, commodities, and so on. And since then, we've been going up, but the yen bears has been steadily going down. Whereas the indices continues to make new highs still, especially in the U.S. indices. The pullback has been quite significant so far since we topped out here in May this year. Okay, now based on this count here, we can sort of conclude that okay, if this is Y and W, then this has to be your W and X. So, and that will also mean that we are now correcting this cycle in the X, with potentially later on we can go down again because this W, right? So could be an X and then a Y. Now you can see the arrow is turning up in black because we have not broken the previous peak yet on the daily. If we have broken the previous peak, then obviously it becomes bullish again in the 1 hour time frame, but we have not, so that's why it's still turning up. But this reaction higher from here, it does look impulse, right? It does look like an impulse, and that's why we are calling for extension, one more leg to the upside, so in the form of a three-ways rally here. And then later on, that three-ways rally has a potential to fail to break above here, and then it turns lower again. Now the alternate will be that this entire correction is finished here. So I mean, however you want to label it, whether you want to label it as a wave 3 from March, or maybe it has ended, like a 5 ways up here as a wave 1, and then this is wave 2, and then we start a new massive wave 3 or wave C. So it really depends on how you want to count it. I mean, let's say if you want to count it, this is a wave 3 from March, then if it breaks above here, then that's just going to be extension within the same cycle as a wave 5. But for now, what we are looking at here as a primary view is that if you are expecting the indices, and you can check out our previous videos on the indices, what our view is about. If the indices is going to be doing some sort of wave 4 pullback, okay, just take a look at yesterday's chart of the day, for example, in the S&P, where I explained that. Then that means if we're going to do that, then there is a potential that the yen bears are not ready to kind of extend to as a new bullish leg on the upside, and might be also needs to go down a little bit more together with the indices, because they are kind of correlated in a way, risk on, risk off, right? And so that's why potentially we can see another leg lower, but that's down the road, right? That's down the road when indices start to do wave 4. Now in the meantime, if all we care about is in the shorter cycle, then all we care about is this move looks impulsive, and therefore pull back as long as we stay above 84.64. Then we can see another leg higher within AC. Now if it turns out to be more bullish than what we thought, then this could be a new starting point of the bullish cycle. So this could be wave 1, this could be wave 2, and then the extension higher is going to be wave 3 potentially. Then it can break above this 91.2, the previous peak in the daily. But again, sort of the expectation, understanding the possibilities there, the expectation is simply that as long as we stay above 84.64, we potentially can see at least a C leg to the upside. All right. So if you want to get regular updates on Canadian dollar yen or other Forex commodities indices, we do have 14 days free trial for first time client, and the link is provided in the description of the video. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.